I guess that would be called a passed ball, right? Pitch wasn't wild, a swinging strike. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Sophia Nelson. On the inside corner, there's strike 2. Kelsey Meverden, the new Everest pitcher, could really help herself out with a strikeout here. Nelson's in the number 9 spot in the Rapids order. Just missed. Nope, call, strike 3. Delayed call, and Sophia Nelson has struck out for the second time. There's Kelsey Meverden's first strikeout. 2 outs, runner at second. Layla Patro 1 for 2 with a single her last time up. Just one of 2 Red Raiders to hit safely against Addison Cluck. Now try her luck against Kelsey Meverden with 2 outs. First ball swinging, slow roller to third. Gonna have to hurry. Got her by a step. Mara Meverden charging in, knew that she had to hustle the throw, and she did. Rapids gets a runner to second, but is turned away. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
We're back at the Everest softball complex. It's been cloudy throughout, temperatures in the 40s. I'm Chris Conley. When you play with the lead, it doesn't seem cold, does it? Down 3-0, it's a little chilly. We're brought to you by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. 4, 5, and 6 to hit for the Evergreens. Brooke Brown, Mara Meverden, and Aubrey Klatt. Brooke Brown will lead us off. She's 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a flyout.
Senior left fielder Brooke Brown.
Grass is not quite greened up yet. Need a few more warm days. It was over for a soccer game on Tuesday in Marshfield. Marshfield has the turf baseball infields, which are always perfectly green, and then an all-brown outfield. Grass just hasn't had a chance to come to life yet. Ball 1 to Brooke Brown. Fly ball to center, and it's going to fall in right center field. Kristen Radke couldn't close on it fast enough, and Brooke Brown leads off the 5th with a hit. A 7th hit for the Evergreens. Mara Meverden to hit now with a runner at first. Meverden is yet to be retired. A walk and a hit takes strike 1. Aubrey Klatt is 2 for 2 and waits on deck. Popped up, foul territory. Maybe a play? Nope, into the bleachers. Into athletic director Mike Matthews' electric golf cart. Matthews kind of looked over there, made sure everything's all right. 0-2 pitch. Down low. Runner's got a big lead. Snap throw to first, just back safe. Brooke Brown kind of strayed a bit from first base. We're brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For your tire and auto needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. It's a sure thing they'll get you back on the road. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Line drive, it's into the gap, extra bases. Will the Evergreens try and score a run? Yes, they will. It's a double, and the runner stumbles and is going to get caught in a rundown and tagged out. Bad luck cost the Evergreens a run. Brooke Brown was rounding third base, and kind of the very loose dirt underneath her fell out from behind her. It's the second time we've seen a playing conditions situation impact our game.
Meverden with the stand-up double.
A double for Mara Meverden, but no RBI, no run scores. Runners tagged out. Tough break for the Evergreens, so we stay at 3-0. Klott fouls that one off and have topped it up the third base side.
Catcher Junior Aubrey Klott.
I wonder what's it like to be a junior on this Everest softball team. There are so many seniors up and down the starting lineup, and for the seniors, I mean, they've been close but haven't tasted a conference championship yet. Have had some state tournament wins, but not enough. And for seniors, it's your last time around. So I wonder, do the juniors, who have another year of eligibility after this left, do you feel a little pressure that you got to do it? Hit through the left side. Bobbled in left field. The runner will move from second to third, but no further than that. Klott's got a 3-for-3 afternoon. So there's an underclassman who's doing her job. Addison Cluck has a line drive single and a bunt that was going to be a sacrifice that she laid out for a single. So Addie is 2 for 2. One out with runners on the corners. Teams love the double steal in this spot. Inside strike, and there won't even be a throw down, and they pick the runner off at third base. Boy, that can't happen. Runner strayed a little bit too far, and the throw came down to third. Mara Meverden is erased on the bases. So the Evergreens have been unlucky in this inning. Had a runner fall down between third and home for an out. Ground ball up the third base side is foul. So you'd think that the Evergreens would be in a spot to tack on an insurance run. That hasn't happened yet.
At the plate, Addison Cluck.
2 outs, both on the bases in this inning. Cluck is down, no balls, 2 strikes. Outside, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Next Step Prosthetics brings you today's softball coverage, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Pitcher Bailey Williams is consulting the wristband. Took a little while between pitches here. 1-2 coming home, hit up the third base side and foul. Evergreens have 3 hits in the inning and have not put a run across the plate. This game is played quickly, already in the bottom of the 5th. Rapids has only 6 outs to work with, trailing 3-0. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch, line drive, another hit. This one goes to the gap, and the Evergreens will indeed score a run. Looking for a double? Yes.
Nice double by
Addie Cluck's got a double and got an RBI too. 4-0 Everest.
for an RBI. At the plate.
So a tack-on run does indeed come for the Evergreens. Cluck is 3 for 3. Here's Taylor Friedel to hit. Taylor's got an RBI possibility with 2 outs. Evergreens got their 2 runs in the 3rd, all with 2 outs, and got their run here in the 5th with 2 outs. You love that. What inning is over with only 2 outs? None. This is hit into left center field. Center fielder is over, and Kristen Radke makes the catch. That ends the inning. An Addison Cluck RBI extends the Everest lead to 4-0. Top of the 6th when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Going into the top of the 6th, the DC.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
We are back to the top of the 6th inning. Kelsey Meverden is on for a second inning of work on the mound. 2, 3, and 4 to hit for Wisconsin Rapids. Maybe the last time that their best hitters come to the plate in this game. Kirby Puckett, the dog, is making a second appearance up here at our press box. The best behaved dog in all of central Wisconsin. Now, do I remember that last year when Kirby Puckett, the dog, was just a pup, did he not have a harness that had Minnesota Twins colors? Yes, he did. It was both red and Minnesota Twins blue. He did. Here's Sidney Holberg to lead off for Wisconsin Rapids.
At the plate, 0-0, Sidney Holberg.
My Great Dane, Argos, the big black Great Dane, has been to exactly one baseball game. A lot of commotion for Argos, and he's a big dog to control. Grounded to first, Taylor Friedel steps on the bag. There's the first out.
Nice ground out by Taylor.
Kristen Radke has one of the 2 hits for Rapids in the game. She's 1 for 2 today, singled back in the 4th. Fly ball, well hit to left. It is back. It is up against the fence. This will be a 1-out double for Kristen Radke. 3rd hit of the afternoon for Wisconsin Rapids.
By number 10, Kristen Radke
Thought off the bat that maybe that had home run distance. Not quite. Annabelle Ross is 0 for 2. Struck out both times, but both of those were plate appearances against Addison Cluck. Now she'll try Kelsey Meverden. Strike 1. Evergreen's own the hit column, 10-4. Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fast Pitch is brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Just like my Great Dane, Kirby Puckett barks at bad calls. That was just a little bit outside. During a baseball game, if Argos sees a bad call, he growls. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fly ball and well hit to center field, going back, unable to make a play on it is Sidney Spear. Runner will hold at 3rd base. That lead runner held up to see if that was going to be an over-the-shoulder catch. So that's why Rapids has not broken through. It's a double with the runner holding at 3rd.
For Ross.
2nd and 3rd with only 1 out.
Brings up right fielder.
Rachel Linsmeyer is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Number 8, Rachel Linsmeyer.
The bunt is on, thinking about squeezing that runner in from 3rd, and it's fouled back. Just with 2 aboard, the tying run in the on-deck circle here, the Evergreens, I think, are happy that they got that add-on run, making it 4-0 instead of 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. In the top of the 6th now. The bunt is on again. Bunted, runner holds, throw to first, got her. Runner trying to come home, tagged, out, double play. An out at first base, and then a play there at home. The Rapids coach is arguing that the tag was up high and that the runner got in underneath it. Going to lose that argument. The ball was there in plenty of time. It's an inning-ending double play with an out at first base and an out at home. Rapids is turned away after a back-to-back double sixth inning. We go to the bottom of the sixth, still 4-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
I know that there are some Wisconsin Rapids fans who will probably go to our Zaleski Sports YouTube channel and want to see the replay of the play at the plate. Just so often in baseball or softball, when the ball is there first, the call is out. Peyton Jaminski comes in to be the new pitcher. Bailey Williams is done on the hill. Peyton Jaminski had been the designated player. Bailey Williams, who was the starting pitcher, worked 5 innings. She allowed 10 hits. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. And gave up 4 runs. Kelsey Meverden to lead off for the Evergreens here in the home half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Evergreens in the bottom of the 6th, number 1, senior Kelsey Meverden.
Kelsey today was hit by a pitch and brought in a run and then popped out to the catcher. So Peyton Jaminski ready for her first pitch. Up high, ball 1. Both of these teams opened their season with 3 wins. Feels like Rapids is about to have their first loss put on them for the season. Popped up, foul territory. Is there room for a play? No. Up against the chain link fence. We're sponsored by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. A ball and a strike on Kelsey Meverden. Fouled away again, 1-2. Newton Electric says from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Call them or go online to Newton Elec. That's NewtonELEC.com. It's high and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming home here, and that's fouled away. So Kelsey Meverden is hanging tough in this at-bat to lead off the home 6th. Everest Fast Pitch fans, we've got a date on Saturday. Should be a fabulous day. 11 a.m. first pitch when New Richmond comes here. And then I see this coming week, the Everest baseball team will play their first home games of the year. Everest opening with games in the southern part of the state and over in Eau Claire today. That's fouled back, 2-2. See if Kels could turn this at-bat in her favors. Hung tough for a couple of pitches now. To the first baseman, Caught. Sophia Nelson makes a play, and there's the out.
Sophia Nelson for out number 1.
So Meverton will be 0 for 2 today with an RBI.
Brings up number 6.
For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. Just off Business 51, north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and get you on your way. John's Auto Repair. Sydney Spear, a walk and 2 flyouts. Spear waits on a 1-0 pitch. Thought about bunting that, and it's short of the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. That's on the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 1, 2, and 3 spots in the Everest batting order have not been particularly productive today, combined 0 for 7. The hits have come from the middle part of the order today. Again, we said earlier, there are quality bats in this Everest lineup from top to bottom. You say you've got, the bottom part of the order is coming up, they can hurt you too. Served past the third baseman, fair ball. Touched in the fair part of the diamond, and a double for Sydney Spear.
Stand-up double for Spear. Brings up shortstop Lauren Summerall.
Lauren Semro laid down a sacrifice bunt and has 2 groundouts. 0 for 2 today. Got an RBI possibility here, looking to build on a 4-0 lead. Strike 1. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. That's merrillsteel.com. Fouled that one back. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Hit to the outfield probably brings in another run. Sydney Spear at second base is fast. Strike at the knees. Strike 3. Only the second Everest batter to strike out in the game. Lauren Semro is the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Piper Schulz, 0 for 3. At the knees, strike 1. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Medford, Colby, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicoletbank.com. Waiting on an 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Throw back down to second, runner is back. That ball got past the catcher. Sydney Spear was going to be off like a shot down to third base. Fly ball to right field. Going back, unable to get it. It's up against the wall. An RBI double for Piper Schulz. Right fielder Rachel Linsmeyer had to hold up or else she would have run into the wall at full speed. Piper Schulz with a 1-out double, and it's 5-0 Everest. That almost had home run distance. Down low, gets away from the catcher. Piper Schulz moves up from second to third base. There have been no errors in this game. Brooke Brown is 1 for 3. singled her last time up, was going to score on a hit to the outfield, and then lost her footing rounding third base and was tagged out. Took something off, and that's up high. 3 balls and no strikes to Brooke Brown. One hop to first. First baseman keeps it in front of her, tags the bag, but the runner will score from third base. Now that's the third out. Third out brings the inning to a close. We will keep it here in between innings. Evergreens get one more run. Doubles from Sydney Spear, who scored, and Piper Scholes, who gets the RBI.
Brings the score going into the top of the 7th. Evergreens 5, Rapids 0.
Final chance for Rapids as we go on to the top of the 7th inning. I'm Chris Conley. 7, 8, and 9 due to hit for Wisconsin Rapids. And we're brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau, a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply today. GreatLakesCheese.com. Evergreens, what a start to the season, about to run their record to 4-0. You get the feeling, and again, there's a lot of softball left to play. I mean, we're in early April. No one ever won a championship in early April. But I get the feeling that Spash and Rapids are battling for second place this year. Evergreens just seem to be better among the Wisconsin Rapids teams. Gabby Nylitz hitting here to lead off the 7th for Wisconsin Rapids. Ground ball third base side, it's foul. Nylitz today is 0 for 2. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. FrancePropane.com. High strike, 1-1. France Propane, local, quality, family. Kelsey Meverden came on in the 5th, 6th, that is now working the 7th. That's fouled off. When Addie Cluck left the game, the Evergreens were up 4-0. Took something off, and that's high and away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. Count is filled up here. And that's away. A leadoff walk here in the 7th.
Nylitz draws a walk, brings up number 9.
Here's Peyton Jaminski, who started as the designated player and has been pitching the last couple of innings for Wisconsin Rapids. Peyton today is 0 for 2. That's down low. Runner retreats to first base. Bends her back. 2 balls and no strikes. Ground ball deep in the hole to the left side. It's through. Back-to-back singles to open up the top of the 7th. Well, it's a walk and a single.
Jaminski with a hit. Brings up number
Peyton
4.
Jaminski collects Rapids' 5th hit of the afternoon. Nolita Carroll has walked and struck out. Strike one. The Everest shutout is intact because of a runner who was thrown out at the plate on a ball that was bunted up the first base side. Evergreen's got the out at first and then relayed to home and got the out there. Coming home, just below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Rapids has a lot of fans over here. They're well represented up the third base line. Could be kind of a quiet bus ride home today. Popped up, foul territory, and out of play. Close to the silver SUV. Nobody out, first and second. 2-2 pitch. Just outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Do the Evergreens sweat a little if there's a base on balls here to load up the bases? There's still no one out. That is up high, ball 4. Bases are loaded. Nolita Carroll has just walked. All of this from the bottom of the Rapids batting order. Evergreens want a quick timeout. Talk this over. Rapids with their best opportunities so far. Bases loaded, nobody out in the 7th. Again, Kelsey Meverden worked a clean 5th inning, gave up 2 doubles in the 6th, but was not scored upon. Has allowed a single and 2 walks here in the 7th, and there's still nobody out. No pitching change. Kelsey Meverden will still go into the top of the Rapids batting order. Layla Patraw. Beg your pardon, this is number 9 in the batting order. Sophia Nelson, then to the top of the order. Strike one. Nelson is 0 for 2 and has struck out in both of her plate appearances. Evergreens keep the infield at double play depth. They'll look for 2 outs on a ground ball. Fouled away, no balls and 2 strikes. Boy, Kelsey Meverden would absolutely love a strikeout here. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out and the bases are full. Fouled away. So Sophia Nelson stays alive. Nelson came in after an injury in the field to play first base, not in the starting lineup today. Umpire calls time, so Sophia Nelson can tie her shoelaces. Oh, 2 pitch. Checked her swing and held off on a pitch that was down low. 1-2. Express Employment says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, or online, expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Call strike 3. There's the first out.
Back at the top of the order for the Rapids.
Here's Layla Patraw, 1 for 3. A single back in the 3rd inning. A ground out and a strikeout. First pitch, ground ball to short and bobbled. There will not be an out recorded. An error on Lauren Semro, the shortstop. A run comes in. The shutout is over. Linsmeyer scores from third base. And Rapids is on the board. Bases are still loaded. Sydney Holberg, a walk and a strikeout. 0 for 2 officially. First ball swinging and through the right side. This is getting interesting. 1 run, 2 runs will be in. And the runner advances from first to second on a hopeless throw home. It is 5-3. Holberg's single brings in 2 more runs. And the Evergreens have seen enough of this. Addison Cluck will re-enter the game and is going to come on to pitch. A walk, 2 hits, and an error. The tying runs will be on base as Addie Cluck is coming back in to pitch. Kelsey Meverden worked 2 1/3 innings. Four hits, 1 run. A strikeout and 2 walks. Addison Cluck re-enters for the Evergreens. Assuming no home runs or extra base hits, Rapids probably needs 2 more hits to bring that runner around from first base. Or an extra base hit or home run, of course. That would do the job. The out that the Evergreens recorded in the 6th inning, a bang-bang play that Rapids disagreed with. The out at home, that looms a big play in this game now.
Batting number 10, Kristen Radke.
Kristen Radke is 2 for 3, a single, a double, and a pop out to first base. Again, there's only 1 out, and there really should be 2 on a misplayed ball at short. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So this is best on best. Radke's the only player with 2 hits in the game for Rapids. And Addison Cluck re-enters to pitch. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. Cluck, during her first pitching stint today, had 8 strikeouts against 1 walk. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, strike 3. There's the second out.
Batting number 7,
Annabelle Ross, 1 for 3 with a double her last time up. Strike 1. Rapids is down to their final out. The tying runs at first base. The go-ahead runs at the plate. A 1 laid off, and that's high. That's the right call. 1-1. On the field for post-game coverage, if the final out comes here for the Evergreens. Fouled back. A little late on the swing. A ball and 2 strikes. Addie Cluck is 1 strike away from bringing this game to a close. Again, this is kind of an unusual spot for Addison Cluck. Traffic on the bases, looking to nail down a win. That's up high, 2-2. Pitch here, fouled off. And the at-bat and the game continues. Coming home, foul ball. Out of play and into the neighbor's yard. They'll charge it back to us for 50 cents, right? New ball is in play. 2 outs in the 7th and final for Wisconsin Rapids. They've got 3 runs in this inning and now have runners at second and third as the runner at first took second base. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the game's over. Rapids made some noise and went down hard in the 7th and final. They get 3 runs, but are still 2 runs short. Our final score, DC Everest 5 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. Rapids 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors. Addison Cluck re-enters the game, gets the final 2 strikeouts to bring the ball game to a close. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Evergreens are 5-3 winners over Wisconsin Rapids. I'm Chris Conley. That wraps up our play-by-play coverage. Down on the field for postgame interviews when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
I'm Chris Conley. This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens give up 3 runs in the 7th, but still defeat Wisconsin Rapids 5-3. Coach, this was kind of a roll with the punches game. You got a big out in the field at home plate in the 6th inning. That kind of changed the complexion of the game. You had a runner fall down between third base and home, which cost you a run. You got to overcome all those things.
Yeah, anything can happen at any single moment, and I mean, we wish we would have had those 2 runs back that we could have potentially had, but you roll with the punches and you move on to the next thing, but definitely huge out at home.
Coach, this is as good a start to the season as you could possibly hope for. How do you keep it one game at a time?
Well, we talked to the girls about focusing on one pitch at a time, focusing on their at bat at a time, and I think with having that mentality and that mindset, it's just helping them focus on our opponent at that time.
Yeah, I mean, this is as good as a start as you could possibly imagine. I thought the Cedarburg win indoors was a fabulous win against a quality program. New Richmond comes in on Saturday, so the team's going to test itself early in the season.
Yeah, and we know we have a long season ahead of us, and like I said before, we're going one game at a time, and anything that comes that isn't in our favor, we're going to work on it.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Addie was 3 for 3 at the plate, too, in addition to getting the final 2 strikeouts. So this was a big game for you.
Yeah, I just take it one at a time, one pitch at a time. When I'm pitching, I also take it one pitch at a time. So, yeah, just slowing the game down helps a lot.
Was there a time in the 7th inning that you thought you may be re-entering in this game?
I don't know. I was going to leave it up to Kelsey and just believe in her, and whatever happened, happened.
Tell me, what's the biggest difference in your pitching now that you're in your senior year? I mean, we've seen you pitch for a long time now, and it seems like your velocity is up again this season.
Yeah, it's just really fun playing with these girls, and I think we all have an idea that it's our last year to play together, and we just want to make it as fun as we can, and yeah.
All right, re-entering the game for the final 2 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts overall today as the Evergreens are 5-3 winners over Wisconsin Rapids. That's going to wrap up our fast pitch coverage today. Again, DC Everest 5, Wisconsin Rapids 3. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. All right, do the highlight house for us, please.
I'm Madison Cluck, and I'm in the house.
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you very much.